all you YouTube subscribers out there, this is Shell Shocker, and I'm here to go a little bit sentimental on yous. Lately I've been noticing that weddings have cost people millions and maybe thousands of dollars. Well, my fiance and I are getting married September 12th, 2009, and this is my little guide to actually explain to you how to have a good wedding on a very small budget. Now, the first thing you need to think of is the cake. Everybody asks the questions about the cake. Okay, first of all, most bakeries will charge you per layer, which basically means that the more bigger it is, the more money you end up paying. So this is my suggestion. Now, why would I spend over $300 on a wedding cake that's going to be sitting there until my guests eat it? Well, here's the easy solution. Go to your local grocery store, go to the bakery, and I guarantee it that you will be able to get a wedding cake, a 3-tier, for only $150. That's right, $150 for 3 tiers. Now, I went to a bunch of local bakeries around my area, and I couldn't find anything lower than $300. So that's one of my suggestions to do, is to go to your bakery and get a cake basically made from there. I mean, it's going to end up being eaten. It's only going to be for show, basically, so what's the big deal? I mean, like, just eat it, you know? The second idea is when it comes to the wedding dress. Now, this wedding dress has to be perfect. Every bride has to have the perfect wedding dress, period. Quote, 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 dash, dash. So, you go to your local bride place, and you tell them that you're not willing to spend over a certain amount of money. They will find you a dress, but here's the secret. Act interested. Leave. Come back the next day. Look at the same dress. Try it on. Leave. Come back maybe 2 days later. Look at the dress and tell them that you really want this dress, but the price is a little bit too high. And they may actually bend over for you and get you that dress even cheaper. Or even look at the clearance rack. I mean, some women are like, ugh, it's the clearance rack. Oh, my dress is going to look ugly. Believe it or not, my fiance, she got her wedding dress for less than $400. It was a $700 dress for $400. I mean, seriously, can you go wrong with that? No. The third thing is, of course, the bridesmaids, their gowns. You could pretty much get them anywhere, but if you would go to your local bridery store, and because you already bought a dress there, they may be able to give you a sample discount. Most of the times, they do. My fiance has 3 bridesmaids, and she managed to save a lot of money on their dresses. I believe they were like less than $100, maybe, I think it was $200, yeah. Which is not too high for a dress. I mean, everybody knows dresses are very expensive. So that is one of the suggestions that I can give to you. An also easy suggestion would be for the groomsmen. Now, most of the local grooms places that rent tuxedos out have a special where if you buy 3 tuxedos, the groomsman gets his tuxedo free. Well, in that case, that's what happened with me. I get my tux for free, but for my shoes, I have to pay an additional $5. No big deal. So we basically just saved like over $200. You should not pay more than maybe $180 on a tuxedo. For once, you're only going to wear it once. If it's a rental, it's the best choice. $95 usually is what they run. So then you think, okay, well, what about the decorations and the cake toppers and the aisle runners and stuff? Well, I have another solution for you. Simple. Go to Walmart. Everybody knows what Walmart is, or as some foreign southern countries call it, Wally World. Just go to your local Walmart and look in their wedding section. You would not believe the things you could find easily. I mean, it's incredible. Like, we found our tier, we found the knife, we found, like, all that stuff. The second, you know, the fourth thing is basically you're paying less and you're showing more. So that's, like, one of the best things to do. Of course, there's that special caterer if you don't have a caterer. Usually you can negotiate a good price with the caterer, or get a different type of food, or it all depends on what you eat, what you want. I mean, if you just want like finger sandwiches, you could go to Subway, get a big, huge foot long, 15 footer, which is usually like $100 and some, and it'll feed like 80, maybe like 30 people or so. Depends on how big your wedding is. You might have to get two. Um, it's that quick. So the other thing I wanted to mention was the DJ, which all DJs are very pricey. But if you know how to negotiate, you may be able to get a really good price. Or if you're not really worried about a DJ and you just want music played at your wedding, just use your laptop. Like, hook your iPod up to your laptop, have certain songs to play during certain times, and for, like, shit and giggles, my friend actually did this for his wedding. He recorded voiceovers of, like, when the scene was supposed to happen and stuff, and it just played on. It went perfect. It was great. For photography, everybody knows you can usually do your own photography very easily. So what you want to do is you want to pretty much maybe invite people that are photographers, like your friends that take, like, really good pictures. So you could probably end up using some of their pics too, because like I like when people bring their own cameras because they get like spontaneous shots. I don't like that whole hold their hand here, put the cake here, kind of. It doesn't really hit the moment. So you could basically say, hey, there's a camera. Get a friend that does really good pictures. Be like, yeah, give me $20 if take shots. You can go to your local Walmart and have them printed out. I mean, it's not that expensive. I mean, why wait like 4 months just for you to get your pictures back from a photographer that's only going to do like basically the same thing you can do with like Photoshop or Pixel or GIMP and stuff. So editing software is like cheap, and they just do that. That's all they do. So then you think, well, what about certain types of music? Well, of course you have your iPod, you have your laptop. You're going to hook everything up together. It's, this and that. Your guests, they'll enjoy the music. You just ask them what they like, and pretty simple. I mean, that's how you save money on a wedding. If you have any questions about, something that you and your fiance or, are looking to do to save money, hey, shoot me a comment, subscribe to me, email me. I'll be happy to give you more tips. I mean, we paid off our wedding less than like $600. I mean, we're not that, wealthy, have a good job, but, there's always that occasional economy issue, which, sucks, but hopefully our president is, going to fix that, but we're not going to go on that. So, I'll just say, salute to you, Shell Shocker coming out of my skin, and just say thanks for listening and hope that this helped you out. Again, thanks for subscribing. Add me as a friend. I'm very down to earth. If you want to keep in touch, that's cool. If not, whatever. Take it easy. I'm going to shut off now. Peace.